Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here, welcome back to another FIFA 18 career mode video, and today I'm bringing you a very special video, something different on the channel. It is going to be called the Future of Challenge series, and today we are doing it with France. This is a new type of career mode series that I'm bringing you guys. Hopefully, if you guys do enjoy it, and if you do, please smack the like button, subscribe for more videos in the future, and yeah, I'm going to go through the rules of this challenge. So the rules and objectives for the Future of France challenge. Number 1 is use the best wonder kids in the nation in the first 11 as much as possible. Win the 2018-2022 World Cup or the 2020 Euros. And number 3, the most important, simulate all games until the final of any tournament, which we will play live. Now, in order to pick out the best wonder kids for France, which they do have a mad amount of wonder kids for the team, we're going to have to do a squad selection for France, the international selection of our team, to get rid of these old players we have in our team like Koscielny, Nzonzi, Payet, Schneiderlin, all these players that are, getting on a bit, but yeah, the aim of it is to use as many wonder kids as we can, and we're going to go into a national squad selection to pick out and get rid of some of the older players in this team. We do have a lot of old players here, but we do as well have a lot of young players waiting, like as you see there, we put in Lamar from Monaco, Bakayoko recently signed for Chelsea, taken out Ribéry, putting in Marshall. So we do have a lot of players that we can put in. We did take out Blaise Matuidi and put him in with I'm pretty sure it's Tolisso from Bayern Munich. And yeah, we're trying to get out all the older players we have and fill them in with the new up-and-coming wonder kids in order to complete this challenge well enough. And we're taking out Koscielny, the main defender. He's getting on a bit when we replace him with Kurt Zouma. Otherwise, our team is looking pretty solid as we do bring in our backup keeper for Lloris, which is Areola. So hopefully he can grow a bit in order to win these World Cups and Euros. But we do bring in Fekir there at the last minute, trying to weigh him up between Thorvan and Fekir. I do pick Thorvan in the end just as a backup, but we do qualify for the World Cup in that group as we're going to simulate through the qualifying games, which we're pretty much ahead, and we just had a bit of international friendlies to go until the actual World Cup, which started in June. So we already qualified before I took the job, so that is it. We don't have to qualify for the World Cup, and now we're going on to the actual games. And as you can see here, we've landed in June 2018, and we do have Romania, Egypt, and when we do have Bulgaria in our group, so pretty easy group. We did get let off there. As you can see, all the other groups are Italy, Austria, Canada, Cameroon, still pretty decent group. Belgium, Northern Ireland, Saudi Arabia, and Ivory Coast. There, Argentina, Denmark, Czech Republic, South Africa, England, Netherlands, Ireland, and Uruguay, Spain, Wales, USA, and Chile. Germany, Poland, Australia, and Colombia, Brazil, Portugal, Norway, China, and yeah, we're back at our group. So we did pretty much get the easiest group of the tournament, which we need to advance in order to win. Otherwise, we're going to have to simulate all the way through to 2020 to get a Euros title under our belts. But this is the team we're rocking, 4-1-2-1-2. You guys can see pretty much the oldest player is Lloris, which is our captain, which Areola is not ready for the job yet. So we're going to keep Lloris and Griezmann, even though they're above 25/26. They're in their prime. Not really for Lloris, more with Griezmann. But we're going to go into our first game against Romania. We do have a lot of young talent on this team. As you can see, pretty much everyone is a wonder kid except Griezmann and Lloris on this team. But Griezmann does get us off to the perfect start here against Romania, as we do get a 6-minute goal as Varane gets a yellow card. But Martial gets a 26-minute goal. Romania do reply with a penalty, but their penalty taker who got the goal got sent off. So pretty much advantage for us, as Mbappe does seal it there with a 3-1, and Martial puts the cherry on the cake with a 4-1 victory. However, Varane did get his second yellow, and he did get a red card, so he's not going to play the next game against Egypt. Luckily, it's not a hard team, and we do have a great backup to go in there with Umtiti to go in there. Slots nice and easily in there with Zuma. You can play whoever you want in there. And we do have strong wing backs as well with Kazawa and Sidibe. I was thinking of changing things up here, as you know, I wanted to savor the team for the next round, because we're gonna get out of this group, hopefully, at least. But we're coming up against Egypt, our second game of this World Cup in 2018. They do have some very, very decent players, such as El Mohammadi, plays for Hull, El Nene for Arsenal, and Salah for Liverpool, of course. And we're here at a deadlock still in the 38th minute. We're going on to the second half, but Griezmann bags us a goal right before half-time to get us into the lead 1-0 in this World Cup group stage game. And we're going on. Martial gets a 73rd minute goal there as Egypt keep getting yellow cards. And we do win that game 2-0, a comfortable win without our main man Varane in the back. Still got a clean sheet in that game, but we're trying to change things up a little bit to rest some players for the next stage, as we do qualify for the elimination rounds, the round of 16 in the next game. We're going to play Lamar on the pitch with Martial at striker, and we're going to play maybe, I think, Thorven or Dembele there. So yeah, very, very decent squad, even though we're taking out some of our main players. We're up against Bulgaria here. Martial is going to start as a striker because he's been scoring some bangers recently. So we're going to put him in there against Bulgaria. They still have decent players, Bulgaria. Popov, pretty much is all I know. But yeah, their squad's very decent. Pogba gets us off to a wonderful start in the 11th minute, but he does get a yellow card there. 2-0 up with Martial as striker, showing that he has that finishing quality. Gets a double there. 3-0 up so far against Bulgaria. Pretty much going on in top of the group. Griezmann finishes off 4-0 there in the 81st minute, and we do finish 4-0 as we go into our round of 16 match against Austria. Yeah, we're going to play our strongest side here. We're going to try make it into the quarterfinals as we simulate again. We've put Martial back at left mid. Griezmann and Mbappe are up at striker. Yet again, Pogba in that cam role. And yeah, the team's pretty much the strongest it can be, besides Varane not being there. But Mbappe gets us off to a great start here. 12 minutes in. Pogba, right before halftime, gets us up 2-0 as Dragovic gets a red card. Mbappe, with a second, gets us 3-0 up. And we're flying here in the round of 16. Tolisso puts another one on 4-0. And we're into the quarterfinals of the World Cup against Belgium, and Belgium are a very, very decent side on this career mode and this year, of course, as they do have a lot of wonder kids, and I plan on doing a series with them in the future, hopefully. And just because it's Belgium, I thought to simulate it through the calendar, because it does have better luck, and we did end up winning 1-0 there. A very, very slim margin of victory, as that is one of our toughest opponents we face in this World Cup, as we do have a semi-final game against England here away from home, and we do simulate it. Don't do it through the calendar. We're gonna simulate this whole game as Ali and Kane, I'm pretty sure, one of the top goal scorers in this competition. Pogba with a yellow card in the 7th minute, versing some of his teammates and some of the players he plays every week, because he plays for Manchester United. He does get a yellow card there, as well as Mbappe. So our team's lacking a bit of discipline in this game as Sturridge comes on. We put Kante on for Tolisso, and Lacazette comes on as well for Pogba. And we've reached the 90th minute. We're going into extra time with England. It's going to tire our squad out if we do reach the final here, as the clock keeps ticking by. Nothing's happening. We go into penalties, and France are into the World Cup final in 2018. Win 4-3 on penalties against England. Of course, England are going to lose on penalties. What a trust. England do lose there on penalties 4-3. We scrap to the FIFA World Cup final in 2018 in Russia, and we do match up against Italy. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
guys, this is it, the World Cup final against Italy. France taking on Italy in the 2018 World Cup final. Let's do this, guys. We're here, we've got the ball, trying to make something within the opening minutes as Mbappe puts the ball into Kurzawa. He's going to cross it in. Martial is there, and his header gets put onto the post. Very unlucky from Martial, which is our top goal scorer in this competition in the World Cup so far, as we're trying to release quickly here, and Kante puts that straight to an Italian player, and Insigne is running down the line here. Very pacey player, hard to deal with. Puts a great ball through to Immobile, and he gets a beautiful shot away. 1-0 to Italy, not the position we want to be in. Immobile gets a beautiful goal here in the World Cup final to open things in the first few minutes, and we're already down 1-0 here. We got to get back on the scoring sheet, and yeah, it was just a great finish from Ciro Immobile. And we move on. Mbappe is trying to work something just after Immobile scores. Puts it through to Martial. He puts a through ball into Dembele, but he gets it back, and Donnarumma saves that with ease as Italy look to double their advantage here just before halftime. And Bernardeschi gets it right there, puts it through. And oh my gosh, Belotti nearly got Italy a double. If it wasn't for Lloris, we would be in some serious trouble right now in the World Cup final. But yeah, Italy keep attacking. They're trying to get a second goal, and I just can't cope with Italy's attack right now. They're too quick for me, even though we're playing some of our quicker centre backs. Pogba puts a beautiful ball into Griezmann, gives it back to him, and Griezmann is running down the line, cuts back, puts it in to Martial, and he doesn't miss a second time. He makes up for his mistake. He doesn't put that on the post. He slots it home, and we got an equaliser here. 1-1 in the World Cup final. Martial gets he's in double figures for this competition, surely. But yeah, he gets such a great header onto that. And yeah, Griezmann gets a little assist there as Dembele is running through. We want to get a goal before halftime to further our advantage in this game. Kurzawa with another crossing. Dembele, what a goal. What a goal. I hardly score freaking bicycle kick volleys, but what a goal from Dembele. I didn't even mean to do it. Thought it would have been a header. Dembele, look at this replay, man. What a bicycle kick. What a wonder kid this guy's going to be in the future. As Kurzawa puts another brilliant cross in. Unlucky he didn't get the assist on the first goal, but freaking Dembele, man, with that little scissor kick. Donnarumma couldn't do anything, and we're 2-1 up in the World Cup final, and I am buzzing right now because we are on our way to completing the challenge. Maybe if we win this World Cup game. Dembele does a little skill move there, puts it in, and bloody Martial, I'm pretty sure, nearly got that, but it does end up being a corner as we swing it in, and Griezmann's header gets saved from Donnarumma. And we have another corner as the result. Pogba whips it in. Nothing occurs from it. Pogba still has it. Gives it another whip. And look who's there. It's bloody Kylian Mbappe. Our next wonder kid as well. What a gun. 94 potential. And he's good at headers as well. Even though he's a small bloke, he got his head to it. I don't even know how he did it. And Donnarumma could not get his hands to that one. And we're up 3-1. I didn't even think it came off Mbappe. I'm pretty sure it came off an Italy defender. But yeah, we're up 3-1 thanks to Mbappe just before halftime. And we're looking very good in this World Cup final. After going down 1-0, we've clawed our way back to 3-1. And Bonucci does get an injury there as Bernardeschi tries to get something going just before halftime. And we commit to the foul. And Kurzawa freaking concedes a penalty. Not gets himself a penalty. Concedes a penalty. And yeah, Italy do have a chance to get back in this right before halftime. It is the 45th minute with 3 minutes added on. We could not defend as Immobile, I'm pretty sure, no, Belotti takes it now. And he just completely misses that. I don't know if I was going the right way or not, but he just misses that completely. Didn't get his team back in at 3-1 still. We could have gone back 3-2. But it is halftime 3-1 as we get back into the game. The 64th minute. Pogba trying to make as much as things possible here as we're trying to get a fourth goal here just to wrap it up. But it's going to be very difficult as Donnarumma is still proving to be a hassle for us. As Kante gives it off to Pogba, has a little standoff with Verratti. I have no idea what was going on here, but Pogba, he's still got it, wins it off the defender and slams that one home. and it's 4-1 in the 68th minute. Paul Pogba does that little dab with Griezmann, and they know they're nearly there. They can taste victory at the moment. I have no idea what even happened, but I just kept spamming B, and Pogba showed the desire to score a 4th goal as we do go up 4-1 with France here. What a game it's turning out to be. 4 different goal scorers in the game as well. Pogba, Dembele, Martial, and of course Mbappe. How could we forget that header? But Italy are trying to make something happen, and Bernardeschi gets a second goal for Italy, tries to get Italy back in the game 4-2 in the 81st minute. It might be too little too late as we do sub off Mbappe there. The 90th minute has arrived. We're trying to get another one to seal this off, but it is too little too late for Italy, and we're on the brink of winning the World Cup, and we do. Italy left shocked as France do win the World Cup 4-2. The Wonder Kid Future of France challenge is complete. We do win the World Cup with our first time of asking, and as you can see, the celebrations are going off. Hope you guys did enjoy this little series on the channel. If you did, please like, subscribe for more FIFA 18 career mode content, and yeah, I'll leave you with the celebrations. Hope you did enjoy.
Us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.